Hey, how's it going, guys? DJ Av here, and today we're going to be talking about snare synthesis within this baby right here, and that is Serum. Serum is a wavetable synth. Serum is a wavetable synth that's probably the best wavetable soft synth that you can get out on the market, to be quite honest. But, you know, more or less, you know, I made this track. Now I'm going to play it a little bit louder. With intent of just programming a snare from pre-programmed synths that I've created or whatnot, which didn't sound, but anyways. One thing I would like to note as we go along with this, and you know, the basics is, you know, a sine wave and noise, and you know, you can use other waveforms, but you know, you gotta have the basics as far as, you know, setting your envelope up and of that nature, because in Serum, which I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, you can free-formly drag and drop your envelope. And you know, again, you know, usually you have a amplitude envelope, and you know, your other VST soft synths, but in this, you know, you can drag and drop your envelopes anywhere you please. I chose the level because that represents the volume, which volume represents amplitude, or aka the loudness or whatnot. So let's do it. So since I use envelope 1 to kind of create gonna go ahead and set up the envelope so it'll work properly. Messing with the release. Just the decay. Hold tight, guys. So, setting that up, and we're just going to choose from the analog. I'm going to choose the basic shapes for the analog menu. We're going to adjust the semitones. I think that's cool. Now we're going to choose a noise oscillator, so we have to engage the noise oscillator. Go ahead and click on that. Bypass, see if okay. And I'm bypass that. Adjusting the levels so I get the right kind of loudness. I need a little bit of decay. Okay. Now that we have that, you know, we can choose different. One thing I really do love about this is I can choose different. I can one-shot it, which ain't gonna make a bit of a difference here because, you know, me one-shotting it and I haven't, and me setting up a tight envelope as I did isn't really gonna reflect upon it. But one thing I do like about Serum off top is that you can adjust the pitch of the noise, and you know, Doom 2 or whatnot, you don't get that type of control. And as you see, I got a little bit of snappiness to the snare already, even though I haven't did anything to the filters yet. And I might just go for a little bit of compression. I don't know, I might just increase the volume a little bit, the master volume. Let's sign that. Mess with the semitones. The most exciting part about it is that I already have something that I can work with right now, and and it sounds pretty darn good from a plain Jane standpoint. And now I can assign, you know, the filter, and you know, you have to keep in mind that you do have to engage the noise, and you know, make sure those are both on. And I'm gonna engage the filter section. At that point, I'm gonna go and do different things like add drive, so I'm not cutting too much off. I'm just shaking my head because Serum is so great. It is. It is. Look how listen to how aggressive these filters are. If I just let's add some resonance and see what resonance does. Oh my gosh, the body. Oh my gosh. I apologize for being so fanboyish and overwhelmed, but the tone that I'm getting from this is so good that you can mix it. That's how it is, dry and wet. So basically you can parallel. Get some panning. So let's go a little bit more aggressive. Let's try a 24 decibel low pass filter. I'm actually feeling, let's go 18. Let's go to 6. Now, for kicks and giggles, we're gonna add some reverb. And we're gonna adjust the semitones again. We're gonna lower the mix so that way we preserve a lot of the original bite of the snare that we created, and it doesn't become over convoluted or whatever, convoluted. What you can do like this, you can have it at its regular capacity and do something more detailed, like cutting off the reverb in the higher frequencies. And as you can hear just the lower harmonics getting draped out in the reverb. And vice versa, if I was just to go and add a little bit more, less high cut in there, dial it down a little bit. Let's go ahead and test that out, how this snare sounds like right now. So let's see, I'm gonna take a look. Now we're just gonna go ahead and add it back. I'm gonna turn it up to its original value, because I don't think it's truly aggressive. It's a little bit too much. You have to dial down the snare a little bit. You can actually see that it's peaking in the red right here. Why is Serum so good? See, Duda, man. When a man is truly dedicated to a dream, you know, this plugin is so worth the frickin' $200. It really is. It really is. In the hands of like somebody like me, and like many other people that are much better than me. Anyways, Phaser. Let's see what Phaser is gonna do to it. What Phaser usually does to a snare or a sound anyways is the fact that it convolutes the sound a little bit. It changes the basic characteristics of how the snare snaps, and much less if I was to go a little higher in the octave, get more of a 808 snare. Yeah. see what. Again, for the last video, we was talking about distortion and what distortion does. Again, distortion does it reshapes a waveform. True enough, it does make a sound louder in certain cases, but different types of distortion does different types of things. So let's hear what tube distortion will do to this. It's not very flattering. Again, I'm probably gonna have to dial down the mix a little bit, so that it's just not overtaking the natural snap that was created by the filter. Whew, Serum's filters, boy. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna go back to tube, and we're gonna start from a lower mix. We're not gonna even parallel it or anything. I'm just gonna, we're gonna just lower the mix. And then drive it a little bit. What you see me doing, going to high pass, I'm just choosing what part of either the mid or highs I want to cook, which is a very nifty thing within Serum. Drop the semitones a little bit again. I think I called them octaves earlier. And let's bring it back to beat. So just if you like this video, give it a like. If you found this very helpful, just please leave a comment or whatnot. Just let me know if you want me to do a snare in another VST that I might have, because I will try my best to do it in there as well. As we have learned, Serum really takes the cake when it comes to making stuff. Between them, between Xfer Records and UVI, and what I'm referring from UVI Falcon, these two are something real when it comes to just the tiny details of synthesis in its very nature. Although I do find Serum to be very intuitive when it comes to synthesis in general. Yeah. So yeah, I'm DJ McCree. Thank you so much. Beat again, and we are out of here. Thank you guys. Snare synthesis. I do make my snares from scratch.